Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris here, and we are back down here in the lounge. It is late. I just got back from shooting all day. I was on weddings all weekend, so apologize for this one being a little late. Hopefully, what we're going to be reviewing is worth it. Haven't seen a whole lot of stuff reviewed on this one here, but it is, man, is this ever a good, really nice Scotch. It is a new release. It was bottled in 2024. It was distilled in 2014, so it's a 10-year-old whiskey. It's single malt. And our good buddy Mike from our whiskey club really kind of got us turned on to this particular brand. It's an indie bottle. And Mike had bought a whole bunch, from either BSW or Crown Cellars or something like that. I'm not sure where the hell he found them, but he got a whole bunch. And they do like single malt scotches, they do rums and stuff, but they do like cask strength kind of stuff. So they don't kind of fool around. So they're a little pricier, but they're still really good value and price for what you're actually getting. And they are really rare. The bottle that we have here today, there's only 99 of them made. So if you're looking for them, go to like Crown Cellars, BSW, places like that. They have them there. They run about 125 bucks a bottle, so not too bad for one that's like there's only 99 of them left in the world. I have one of them here, so there is actually less of them, and it is about half full. So I will show you how to save your bottle here too, because you can see here that this particular one here is half full. So we do not want this to oxidize on us. So I'm going to show you how to save a bottle here as well. It works from wine, rum, obviously whiskey and stuff. So kind of anything. But this is a Bedford Park release here. It's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful single malt Scotch. It is a Linkwood, and it is it's from Speyside. It's at 55.5%, so like triple nickel, eh? Like that's pretty cool. And like I said, it is a Linkwood, and this is just unbelievable. Like I said, Mike from our whiskey club really kind of got the whole club turned on to Bedford Park. And Bedford Park is a fairly new distillery. So it's a bunch of friends that got together. They collabed on like their love for basically like whiskey, rums, and stuff like that. But they wanted to deal with really high end and high quality. Like distilleries. So whether they're from rum bottles, and their rum is really good, like really good. I've got to get a bottle of their rum at some point, and their whiskeys. This is the only one I have here from Bedford Park. Yeah, but man, is it ever good. So I ordered a bottle quite a while ago. I wouldn't say quite a while ago, probably like 2 months ago. Came into my buddy Will's place. Went to pick it up, and then Will and I sat around. I said, well, let's open this up, because I love Linkwood, and so does Will. So we cracked her open, just had the best time hanging out with a really close friend of mine, at his place. And then Will starts bringing out all his stuff, and man, he got me into Octomore, and that's a different story altogether. We're going to be doing some reviews on Octomore, because thanks to Will, I've got a taste for Octomore, so I ended up buying 3 different bottles of Octomore, but it is really good stuff. But anyway, so Will and I enjoyed this, and then I had a bunch of people over from our whiskey club. They saw what I had, and they're like, "Oh, would you mind if I tried that?" And I said, "Absolutely, help yourself." So some of them have actually ordered this particular bottle on our last bottle purchase here with the club. But this is just such a great whiskey. Like a single malt Scotch is just amazing. But yeah, Bedford Park's really putting out some great stuff. It's just a bunch of friends that got together, like I said, and just wanted to, make really great whiskey as an indie bottler. But you can see here, it's called it's the Super Bedford Park X Super 8. So X, 10 years old, and Super 8, and it is not the hotel chain. It is the restaurant chain. Restaurants like Kiln, the Smoking Goat, Brat and Mountain, stuff like that. So really kind of a high-end restaurant. So that's how they kind of came up with this. And they work with local like artists that they really kind of enjoy. So a lot of artists get a chance to do some really cool work for their labels. You should check them out. Like, they've got a lot of really cool labels, and a proper packaging and labeling really kind of sells as well. So, but yeah, this is just really, 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 really amazing stuff. It is opened up really nicely. So let's give this an open and try out. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is gonna be a real treat to have one of these guys. Holy smokes, this is just unbelievable. So the Linkwood distillery is located obviously in Scotland. It's in the Speyside area, and it's by the river Lucy or Lossy. I don't know. It's by Elgin anyway. And man, they make really, really great whiskeys. But you don't find a whole lot of single malt Linkwoods by the distillery out there. You're only really going to find them by independent bottlers. They make Linkwood makes a lot of whiskey for specific blends, like Johnny Walker's a very good example of that. So you're going to have Linkwood and stuff like that. So to find, like, I don't know if I've ever seen a Linkwood single malt from the actual distillery itself. All the ones I've ever had and all the ones I have owned and do own are all independent bottlers. Man, are they ever good. Like, super good. And I just love indie bottles because they can take, you know, something from the distillery and then create something really, really, really cool with the same DNA that they have in the original whiskey themselves. Like this one here comes from it's a charred, it's a first fill bourbon. Oh my gosh, bourbon cask, and then it is finished in Oloroso sherry. So you can see here that it's just got such a beautiful color to it. I don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, and it is all non-chill filtered and not colored. So just a very, very, very nice, like golden color to it. It's just, oh my gosh, it's so clean and fresh smelling. Lots of like candied fruits, peaches and pears, and some vanilla, and just a clean, very, very, very clean aroma to this this whiskey. It's just such a, God, that smells good. Like a lot of really fresh orchard fruit notes to this one, as well as like honey and toffee notes. All right, let's try this on the palate and see what we think of this one. Cheers. Oh my God, is that ever good? Wow. Wow, that is amazing. Like at 55.5%, you do not need water on this. I think it would really make it too bitter, and I think it would really kill the flavors to this. Like right away, you're getting like notes of peaches, like fresh peaches, candied, like fruit notes, honey, like really, really, really good honeycomb notes and drizzled honey. You get a bit of char, some spice, and I think you're going to get the, you know, the char and the spice from the Oloroso sherry casks, and some of the dried fruit notes on this one here. There's definitely pears. God, just lots of really fresh, sweet, honeyed notes to this. There's absolutely no burn to it whatsoever. Zero, especially at 55.5%. But the spice opens up the sides of your tongue, and you just salivate, and it's such a sweet, fresh, honeyed, fruity notes to it. It's got that little bit of spice, you know, from the char, and I think it's from the, you know, those charred Oloroso sherry casks that they use. But it's so inviting and it's just perfect. The finish is like ultra long. I'm still tasting this, and it's just sweet, fresh peaches and, you know, spicy raspberry notes to it, and you know, and that drizzled fresh honeycomb notes to this, with a tiny bit of spice still lingering in the background. This is just really good stuff. Man, it just pops. It is so good. It is so good. Damn it, I might have to get another bottle. As you can see, there's only about half of this left. Just have another little try here. All right, so I'm going to show you how that we are going to save this bottle from over oxidizing. So I saw this on YouTube a little while ago, and probably about, I don't know, 3 years ago maybe. But I've been using stuff like this for a long time for my wine cellar, so it's nothing really new to me, but it is something. What I was using before was very similar to what I have now, but I think this one here does a better job actually. And I'll put a link to it on Amazon where I got it from. I think it was like $18 for the bottle, and it says when you get it in the mail, you're gonna like, crap, there's nothing in here. Like there's nothing here. This is empty. But no, that's when it's full. When it feels empty, it's actually full. But it's called Private Reserve, and what it does is it kind of overrides the oxygen level, and it pushes the oxygen level up and out of the bottle, and it just sits there. And I forget what the hell it's called, but I don't know. It's like a nitrogen or something like that. But anyway, it says totally green, perfectly safe, and it is. It adds no flavors or anything like that to your whiskey or to your wine or your rum or whatever else you want to save. So what you do is you take this little guy here, little nozzle, take this, and I have saved so many bottles this way because once, like, I don't drink a whole hell of a lot, you know, like, you know, seeing what you got in the back there. So, but, you know, I enjoy having it in the house and having it. It's basically all for my guests and my whiskey club friends that come over. So I absolutely love sharing this stuff. I love getting it out there, and man, I just love tasting it. So I like having the variety of it, so you just don't have one thing. But that being said, when you've got like over 100 bottles opened, and then some of them, you know, coming down to like this, you want to preserve it. And sometimes I will open the bottle and then I'll let it sit for quite a while before I preserve it, because I really like the way it opens up. And then there's other times you just want to preserve it right away because it's perfect the way it is and you don't really want it to open up. So so what you do, I'm just going to scooch up here a bit. So you get your cap off here. You want this kind of handy here right away. So you take this and you put it in here and you give it like, how many shots does it say? Like two or three? See here, half a second. Yeah, three short bursts, it says, so about half a second. So you take it like this and you go 1, 2, 3, and then you get your cap on right away, and that's all it is. And now from that time, that nitrogen has like overridden the air, the oxygen, and now that's kind of sitting down here on top of your whiskey, and it's completely saved it, and it's not going to oxygenize anymore, and it'll stay exactly the way this is until you reopen it up. And sometimes if it's a little looser top here, you know, the cork, I will put like saran wrap around it to really kind of extra protect it, and maybe put a little bit of tape there so it doesn't kind of leak out. But this is a nice tight little seal on it, so I think we'll be okay. But every time you open it up now, what you're going to want to do, unless you're going to plan on drinking it, but there's no way we're going to be drinking half a bottle like this, because my whiskey club is really good. They don't come over and they don't go, oh, hey, look, Chris has got this bottle, and they sit and drink it. All of it, it's gone. You know, they would never do that, and we would never do that to any of our friends either. Like, they're such great people, you know. And so, you know, they'll have a little dram, and they always ask first, you know. But my place here is open to everybody and everyone and anyone, and they can have as much as they want. I don't go, oh, you can only have a little bit. You can drink as much as you want. If you want to drink the whole bottle, you could, but I know they never would, because they're so respectful. But they only want little tastes of it, and then, you know, then we move on to other bottles, which is great, because I'll bring out tons of stuff and everybody just really enjoys themselves. And then they all bring their stuff to share. And it's just such a great group of people to hang out with. But anyway, so they, you know, so we've, like Will and I had, you know, probably a dram and a half each of this. And then my whiskey club came over, and I've had other friends come over, and I've shared this, and I've had my brother came over and we shared this. So in the span of probably about, I don't know, 20 people trying this, it's down to about this. So you can see that we're definitely not taking advantage of it. And, but that being said, it's sitting down at half a bottle right now. So I don't really want it to oxygenize anymore. So that's why this guy comes in handy. And now it is perfectly preserved just like this, and it will be like that until we open the cork again. But then once we open the cork, it's just 3 quick little squirts and we're good to go. And this here lasts, oh gosh, it says 120 shots. So this lasts a very, very, very long time. And it works. I've used this before. This is my 3rd bottle that I've had. I've got you know, 2 more here, but I've gone through one already with wine, with other whiskeys and everything, and it 100% works. Like, it definitely works. I can attest to that. I've been using this for quite a while, and it works, and it lasts a very, very long time. So yeah, so if it's something you guys are interested in, take a look at that. I'll put it up on my Amazon, where I got it on Amazon, and I'm not sure what they go for now, but I think it was $18 when I bought mine. But I'll put a link to it anyway, and if it's something you guys want, that would be a good idea. And if you've got a lot of whiskey bottles or wine bottles at home, or rum bottles, whatever, and you like to get into them, kind of like what we do, and we like to open up several different types of bottles at the same time, so you have a whole bunch of bottles. Like, I've got probably about 105, 106 bottles open right now. Some of them are fine the way they are, you know, they've only got maybe this much out, and it's totally fine. They can sit like that for a long time, I don't care. But once they get down to about half a bottle is when I like to kind of preserve them and let them sit. And then once they get down to like that, then I just kind of let them go. But they get drank within the month at that point. So there's no use trying to preserve it after that. But it's good, because then we can get into something new. So I'm not sad to see bottles go, because I know they've had a good life, and they've had a good time hanging out with friends, and they've had great experiences with close friends and family. So like, I've had friends of mine, like from a whiskey club. They were over here like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. We had a big bourbon barbecue here. And then we all came down here, and we're here till like, I don't know, 1:30 in the morning, whatever. So we're drinking some stuff, and then we ended up getting rid of a bottle, drank a bottle down, and they're like, man, aren't you, like, I don't think you'll ever find another bottle like this again. Don't you want to preserve some? Are you afraid to see it go? And I said, absolutely not. I'm totally not afraid to see it go. I'm happy it's gone, and I'm happy that we're sharing it together, and this is how it's going out. Like, man, this bottle has so many great memories. There's so many good friends that have tried this bottle, and we've all shared it together. So it's got a really great story and a great legacy. Like, this is how they should go, and so I'm really, really, really happy about that. So yeah, so as sad as it will be when this one goes, because like I said, there's only 99 of them, I'll be very, very, very happy, because there has been a lot of really close friends of mine that have had got to try this and be a part of it. So, and that's what this is all about. It's about sharing. You can't be hoarding it to yourself. I certainly do not do that. Same with the cigars. So they're meant to be shared. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Had a little look into this amazing Linkwood from Bedford Park, the Super, the Bedford Park X Super 8. So X for a 10-year-old and Super 8 for the restaurant, not the hotel. And if you get a chance to try any of the Bedford Park whiskeys or rums, go for it. And let me know if you've had this particular bottle. What you think, if you'll do like Linkwood or not. Like if you've had Linkwood, let me know what you think of that. And if you've had anything from Bedford Park, maybe even send me a picture of the label, because they're so limited. So once they're gone, they're gone. So it's really cool to see the artwork on it, and if they are available, and if you did like it, what you thought of it, and if you had a really good opinion of it, maybe I'll pick one up too. So yeah. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. There's going to be lots of giveaways and lots of stuff here to go. So for a chance to win anything and everything that I'm going to be giving away, all you got to do is like and subscribe to this channel. Give me a like and a follow over at my Instagram at Whiskey, Cigars, and Bond. And like my son Ray said in one of my videos that are coming out here, we've been backyard drinking with Lucy, and it was like an Irish wedding. It started off kind of calm, but very quickly, very quickly, nosedived. So I did 7 videos. I think there's the first 2 of them out. Pretty calm. It becomes a shit show and kind of funny. So maybe stay tuned for that, and let me know what you think of those. And if you guys are in town and you want to come and be on my YouTube channel, we'll sit in the backyard. We'll sit down here in the lounge and have some drinks, shoot some videos, and have a good time. So, but I appreciate your time. So thanks a lot for watching, and we will be on for a new video here very shortly. Take care. And oh, sorry, yeah, like my son said in one of my videos, hit the bell. I keep forgetting to say that. Like he says, "Did you tell him to hit the bell, Dad?" And I'm like, "Ah, shit, no, I didn't tell him that." So anyway, hit the bell, and then you'll be on for notifications when the new stuff comes out. So anyway, take care. We'll talk to you soon. Have yourself a great day, and cheers. Bye-bye.